it's going on. Hello. Hello. So we're playing PAC because I would have liked to. I'd like to stream Rejuvenation this afternoon. However, because I have some private tutoring to do later today, and I didn't want to miss the ranked, actually I couldn't find a 2 hours window to play the game. So the timings today perfectly cut in half every single window of streaming that I could have had for Rejuvenation. So today it's back because of course like my money making activity takes priority over playing some games, right? That's just how things go. So I'll warn people in 1 minute. I add bots to not miss the ranked match. That's just how things will be. No choice if I want to be on time. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I have to add bots, right? There's no way I don't. So I will not add strong one. Not strong ones, though. Just because it's not because I want to beat the bots, but we have two low elo players here, and even a third, you could say. So I will not add strong bots that could trouble them, right? So those look okay. Are you ready? Yep. Okay. I'll give them a few seconds. It will be unfortunate to have to kick a lead wing, but you know, I need to start. I need to start if I want to make sure to be on time in the ranked match. I hate doing this, but actually I will have to kill him. I will give him 50 sec. Don't like doing it, but yeah, I have things to do, right? Can someone DM them? Too late, anyways. Unfortunately. If he heard that sound, he'll come back. Or she, if that even matters. So 20 seconds. I'm giving him 20 seconds to come back, and then I just start the game. 38 minutes should be okay. But I don't want to risk anything less than 5 minutes, like 35 minutes. I don't want to miss the ranked match, that's what matters to me. That's the peak content that I can make, because the level is actually really a lot better. Yay! We've got one player. Waiting for reloading. 30 sec. So if you don't know, if you watch this live on replay or on live, there's some preloading time. You can see it on the bottom right corner of your screen. And if you start the game before it ends, then you will have a really tough time loading the game in the loading screen. It's way easier to load the game on this window right here than in the loading screen, supposedly. At least I've noticed that when I wait for people to finish preloading, I have a lot less AFK people. 10 sec. So I'm constantly doing it right now because that's only fair, right? People that arrive late in the room should have the same chances as the other. And a lot of low elo people actually struggle because of their connection too. Some of them are really struggling with the game's concept. Maybe they never played an O2 chess before, which is perfectly understandable, right? And sometimes they just constantly disconnect and have very bad lags, which is really unfortunate for them. There's nothing you can do but this, right? I used to have this kind of connection in the past. I was playing League of Legends with 1G connection every like 4 to 5 games, and the game was unplayable. Never were able to climb as well as I could have because these games were instant losses. If you lose 1 minute of gameplay, that's 2 rounds. It's a really unfair disadvantage. But there's nothing much we can do, right? There's really nothing much we can do about that. Like, we can repair people's connection. If they don't have the optic fiber, that's up to them, or their country, or their city, or whatever. I didn't have the optic fiber until very recently, despite living in France. We have the optic fiber for a while now. We've had, sorry. Still struggling with English. And yet, in my small 600 inhabitants village, well, we didn't have that. But now we have, and now I'm able to stream, and I do not have disconnections anymore. Most of the time. So, what do we got here? So I'm selling all of those, of course. And I'm only keeping probably 1 OC. Yes, this is what I keep. 1 lil OC. I hope this combination wins. Actually, I should make sure with giving Squirtle the magnet. Because 2 water ones actually are not all that strong. And with 2 carries you win, but I wanted to make sure that with 1 carry and 1 tank you also win. But it seems to be the case. And I don't think the magnet made a huge difference here. Right? Probably didn't. So I've got some attack speed. I'm given Earth Scales. I will take the seed. Just because, you know, when I see these mons, and particularly Igglybuff, I'm thinking to myself, why not playing Sound? And in order to try and play Chimecho, you need the Miracle Seed. So we'll see if we're able to get some mana. Because mana is the most important in Sound, right? Should maybe make a guide about Suncomp. But the comp may be nerfed sooner rather than later, so the guide would be short-lived. Could be interesting anyway. So just no mana at all. I'll take the scale in this case. So it's either I sell my units or I keep trying to play sound. And I'm in the mood of forcing sound, you know? I'll be trying to be a little forcer and sacrifice my econ just to see if it works. And I can't buy another unit, otherwise I won't be able to fish at the end of the turn. And fishing really matters right now. So no Azurill, but hopefully we'll fish one. We can fish one Azurill if we're lucky. And it's what I'm looking for right now, to be my third baby. So this guy spends his golds, which is a fair strategy, but I don't use it. I rather econ in early game, I don't mind losing rounds. So, Mana, right, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Selling those, I'm selling you too. Right, I don't want to keep you. And I'm putting you in the back, you in the front, you in the front, and you in the back. And we're still hoping to get one Azurill. So I shall buy the commons, right? In order to slightly increase my chances at getting Azurill. I'm hinting my positioning, by the way, to make sure I lose. That's just something you have to do. So, this Igly buff we take, because we want to evolve it if we can. We do not take the Mudkip, because if we fish a Mudkip it will evolve, and if it evolves, we lose 1 gold, and we do not want that. We do not want to lose a single gold before turn 10, if we can. We want to maximize the Oricon. That's really what matters. So right now, water is really very popular. It's a comp to be aware of. Do not like the water gimmick outside of fishing, of course. Fishing is really cool. So we do not have the babies. Maybe we will have 1 egg if we get the Azurill next turn. But we may very well not be able to get it, right? That's probably what's gonna happen if I are to predict. Which is unfortunate, but that's just how things go. And there aren't many sound units available yet. But we are forcers, right? Even if there are no additionals, I'm forcing my way. I couldn't care less. So do we need ice? I probably do, right? Probably need the ice. So I will sell this thing, take this, and we won't have a baby unless we roll it. Sound, this is perfect. Can I get a baby? I can evolve this at least. Do 2 more rolls. Oh, I can have a baby actually. But it's probably too late, right? Right, it's too late. So I'm just selling you. I'm just selling you. I was too slow. That's on me. That's on me. I was talking and I've been too slow. But we have 4 sound units, which is what we were looking for. And there's actually Launcher available and also Cricket. Both of those are really cool. So I'm getting the level. And here comes the Azurill. Probably will be this for this turn. Like you have some small lags. And you. And of course you. I'm putting them on a line because this way they shouldn't be taking AoE damage, and I think they will take AoE damage. I just positioned bad. Like, I didn't anticipate this walking forward and this not walking forward, so I should have put the ranged unit over there, right? Probably. So there are a lot of sound portals. I'm taking the one that's right in front of me, and hoping to get Chime Show, because Chime Show is the strongest sound unit in the game. By far. Like, really far. And unfortunately, we again get the stupid Chatot. But you know what? We'll play the Chatot anyway. And I will be going level 6 and do some rolls. We do rolls. We keep rolling. Oh, actually, I had the Flabébé. I'm so stupid. I feel so stupid right now. I could have had the Flabébé. So this comp in this version is actually weak, really weak. So we shouldn't win this round. If we win this round, this is absurd. If we win this round, this is absurd. Maybe we do. Oh, maybe we do. Actually, we win. This is absurd. So, we've got this Nomicon for Chatot, which is its key item. And we look for Flabébé. Flabébé is really very important in the composition. Another Clowncher. Actually, I just evolve it. As long as we don't get Flabébé, the comp is kinda weak. I will dare say it's even kinda ass. So I hope to be able to get it sooner rather than later. Can you stop being charmed? That's so long! Quit loving your enemy! Come on. Oui?
C'est revenu cet après-midi, cette nuit, ou tu sais à quelle heure c'est revenu, toi?
Cette nuit, c'est revenu cette nuit, puis c'est reparti cette nuit. Et ce matin, c'était de nouveau là.
Eh ben, chez Raphaël, c'est parti hier soir et c'est toujours pas revenu.
Ok.
C'est revenu un peu ce matin et c'est reparti.
D'accord.
Tu aéreras un peu.
Discussing internet issues in French. So, still looking for Flabébé. I rejected one, so it's perfectly fair if I don't get it instantly. Yet now I do get one. I'll put him there. And I'll probably give like attack speed to Clowncher. Or maybe... What's your AD? 19 and you have 20. So... I want Clowitzer to cast rather than Chatot, don't I? I probably want Clowitzer to cast. So I should probably... Can you die already? Well, I didn't put the item. Fair enough. I just didn't put the item, so I lose to this stupid bot. These things happen. Yes, we still need more Flabébés. The units seem to be really elusive, isn't it? Okay, can do one more roll and the Flabébé. Second Flabébé. So I'll give this to Chatot. Chatot seems to survive a lot better. Actually, I'll probably give a lot of AP to Clowitzer to have its AoE spell be a blaster that destroys everything. You could also do that with Charlotte, but I'd rather have it on Klowitzer. If I can get the item, of course. So I'm not making the shiny charm right now, because I'm still hoping to get some Mystic Water. And with Mystic Water I would be able to make a Delta Orb. And I really wish I have a Delta Orb. So we are one of Crobat, one of Flute, two of Jigglypuff, and one of Whismer. So this is really looking good. So a lot of AD, right? So I'm just giving Chatot a red orb. I think that's the play. And I just keep rolling until I get what I need. So the Flute, so the Loud Red. Those are not my priorities right now. I would like to really get the Crobat before I level up. And then I can level up, go to level 7 and try and roll for Jigglypuff at level 7. It should work. If I want the Crobat, I really should stay level 6. Right. When you look for common and uncommon units, level 5 is the best level, but I really need Sound 6 to have my comp activated. And level 7 is when you look for less commons and more rares. Right, these levels really matter. So we got the Wigglytuff. And actually, you know what, that's the Crobat. I don't care. So what's with this message? Is it important? Based on a game with Jeremy Mitchell, true. His composition went to Yay. I don't remember this game. You sure do. So is this a bot that's... No, it's Blue Boy. Blue Boy being really good right now. Lucky them. Actually, not lucky, good them. They're just good, right? So, what do I want? I want a Gracidia, I think. I want a Gracidia to play the AoE. And I'll give it to Flute. Is it even Flute in English? Because it's its French name. Yeah, it's Flute. And I'm giving a Gracidia. This Flowermon will hold my flower. And I'll just level up, because I'm in the mood for that. I lose 2 golds, I miscalculated. I could as well, like, sell the Flabébé, but I don't want to. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it doesn't matter. I don't think I'm evolving this game. Like, we've seen the unit be really elusive. Seems like getting Flabébés is really super tough this time. So I don't think I'll be evolving it. So this 1 gold actually matters more than the elusive chance to evolve the mon. Okay, so we're going level 8. Right, we're going level 8. I don't think this is much of a surprise. And probably we want... we can play around Meloetta. It would be a normal mon, and we would activate normal 3. So we could play around Meloetta. We could also play around Cresselia and activate Fairy 4. Like, both options are perfectly viable. And we'll see what we get, if we even can get a sound unit. We should, right? With sound 6. So the comp looks really solid, but again, this lobby is pretty low elo, right? So the ranked game that's happening later is really where we can test our skills. So are the bots losing? Celebi is losing. Actually, Genesect is looking really good. It's only 900 elo. Wouldn't have expected it to crush this lobby, yet it is. Which feels weird, to be honest. Maybe this bot is underrated, or maybe this lobby is really weak. Don't know. So we've got some magic resist, no delta up for us this time. But as you can see, you really don't need that many mana generation, right? Like the mana egg is self-sufficient. And we've got this perfect portal that's coming right toward us. Sorry Celebi, you won't be griefing me this time. You won't be griefing me this time. Stupid bot. So I want to try Meloita. I just want to try and see what normal brings to the table. So I should probably just make a ball, right? Is this okay? This is likely to be okay. And I want Sylveon to survive, right? So this way I think I get more shield. And that's little shield anyway, you know. But even if that's little shield, the more I get, the better I am, right? Blue boy looking strong. Blue boy looking really strong, so that's 7 Psychic. So my tier list may be accurate. I predicted Psychic will be really fucking strong, and it seems like it is. It seems like it is, right? Super strong. So what now? What now? I could play Ralts. I'll position like this. I could play Ralts, or I could also just go 9. I could also just go 9 and play Lopunny. If I play Lopunny, I have one more normal unit. If I play Ralts, I deal more damage. Ooh, we were obliterated there. The Mewtwo just obliterated us. Okay, so we can play the normal, right? We can play the normal. We have to split. We have to split. That's definitive. I should even play some ice. Probably. I'll play some ice. So you become ice. You leave the comp and become ice. And I will go level 9 and get a third ice unit, right? And I will do something like this, probably. This should help, hopefully. Actually, I still make a lot of lines. As long as I have this Gracidia, this is not something that can be avoided. And I still have sound 7, so I can still get rid of one sound unit. could as well be you, right? The more ice I get, the easier time I will have against Blue Boy, which will be my main opponent in this late game. But first, of course, we need level 9. First, of course, we need level 9. And here we make a lot less lines, which isn't as useful against Florium. So this is the weaker version of sound, by the way, and it's still working really well. Do I want to play Jangmo? I don't think I do. No spot in the team. That's free for Jangmo. Oh. So this is the PvE round. We're going level 9 right after this round, and there's a nice unit. So I'll take it. If I get an ice stone, I take the ice stone, by the way. That's how much I want to have ice activated. Like, we need to counter Blue Boy. He's our main opponent. I don't want to get destroyed another time by this stupid Mewtwo. I'll be the one destroying, if anything. Perfect. Assault Fest. That's for Float. Float should not die. It should not be allowed to die. So you come in the camp, and I'm trying to roll for a better unit now. This is great, but I wish for better. Whismer, I don't care. What will be really neat is an Abomasnow, right? Abomasnow would be perfect. And actually, by playing like this, we are hurting our chances against the bot. But you know, the bot doesn't make elo, so if the bot beats me, I don't care. The bot can beat me. I won't specifically go out of my way to counter it. I do not want to lose to the bot before I lose to Blue Boy, though. So can I get some trees? I need some trees. Can I get them? It looks like there's only one ice unit that we won't be able to get. And it's the one we want. Okay, we may have weakened our comp way too much, actually. This feels awful. This feels awful. Maybe I did a mistake. That was probably a mistake, right? To go so much out of our way to play ice. No, I actually want to play ice. Can I get the stupid tree? I can't! This is hell! So I position like this and this. So you get the red orb. I'm probably just going there, right? Looks like ice 3 means nothing. Ice 4 would be really better. Okay, this time we beat the bot at least. We beat the boat. We take what we can. We are not greedy anymore here. We've been punished for greediness. So Blue Boy is losing to Oshawott. So Oshawott's winning. Actually, Oshawott counters us, right? Mr. Watt counters us because it steals our mana and we play mana regeneration. So it's perfectly logic to lose to them. Still, this Delta Orb could make the difference. Or could it? Yes, it could. So I will give you the item in position like this. Can I looking for Mr. Snow? Can I get Mr. Snow? I can't seem to have Mr. Snow in my comp. It's forbidden. Mr. Snow has been deleted from the game. It doesn't exist anymore. But we beat Blue Boy! Which is what we wished for. So now, ice doesn't matter as much anymore, right? So what should I play? Probably... this. Actually, ice probably is better than fairy against this water comp. Anyway... I could also play the Swablu. But I think it's not all that great. So let's see. Maybe we win, maybe we don't. If we don't, that's fair. This comp counters us after all. So it would be expected that we lose. Yeah. That's just to be expected. Iyoko is impossible to counter, but Chatot definitely is. Chatot is healthy strong. There are counters to Chatot. There are just not a single counter to Time Show. So this is fine. Perfectly fine. +0, which was to be expected, right? Lowy lobby such as this one. Unfortunately, what didn't lose earlier, like the other player weren't able to beat them. I wish they would. And also, even the majority of our damage is magic, right? So the fact that he can play ice matters too. It matters too. So this composition is actually perfectly designed to counter specifically us. Well played, by the way. This is really well played. So maybe I could have changed the Crowbat for something else. But I really lacked money, right? I've tried to get an Aboma Snow and didn't have a single one. Like, this was really unlucky. The fact that I had to play this moron here instead of a good legendary. But sometimes that's just how things go, right? And he was actually one-shotting my front line too. I don't know what happened, but my front line was always exploding. So I don't know the spells of some of these mons. I don't think any of the stuffed units should one-shot in AoE. So that's probably me that one-shotted myself, right? Fair enough. So we're waiting for the ranked lobby. We're waiting for the ranked lobby now, so do not hesitate to go to the toilets, take something to eat, because I won't be doing anything for like a few minutes. I've been saying that, but these ranked matches are probably the best thing that happened in this game, second only to the bots not giving elo anymore. So if I have to give the best features that were added, definitely the bots not giving elo anymore is the best thing. These ranked matches are really exciting, of course. And then the portals are really funny. I think they're a more engaging than what were before. And engagement matters a lot, right? You actually feel like you are playing the game. And also the three additional picks. This new three additional pick system is really neat. Love the game a lot more now that it's really played around the additionals. So a lot of neat features actually came since the 4.0. Really, it was a major change. I will not talk about balance because balance comes and go. My favorite meta was probably when Dark Ghost and Fire were strong, like it was this super offensive meta. Tank comps were getting destroyed, like really teared through. And I really liked this fast-paced meta, but I can see why people would dislike it. And then there was this uber tanky meta, and some people seem to like it a lot, and I hated it because it led to a lot of draws, and that was just stupid. Like it was basically plants against normal against water, and only these three synergies were viable. Okay, so the ranked match is here. I will probably activate the sound rights. Actually, no. I won't. So being the first in the lobby matters. Because then I'm sure that I can preload correctly. Like maybe these lobbies should launch only once every player has preloaded, right? That would be a thing. And not when it's just became full. But I don't know if it's doable. Like, I can't code, right? I've learned to code in my studies, but only for mathematics functions. I can code a game, do a web page. I don't know anything about servers or something like this. I can code really complicated math functions. I can theoretically calculate the trajectory of a satellite that we would send to Jupiter. Actually, I've done this in the past. But I can't code a game. That's completely a different thing. Probably more useful in life nowadays. But actually, this project where I had to code a satellite that we would send to Jupiter was actually really cool. A really cool thing to do. Didn't get the best grade because with one line of code everything was bugged, and I couldn't manage to solve the bug before the final day. And unfortunately, like my tutor came on the computer and solved it in like a matter of seconds, because he was just way better than me at coding. Like he saw the error instantly, and he managed to solve it way easier than I would have. So I still have an average grade, but I could have done way better. So the principle behind the thing was to calculate with the initial conditions of when we launch the satellite, with what speed, and in which direction to simulate its trajectory when it's going near Jupiter. So sometimes it will just go the other way and miss Jupiter completely. Sometimes it will go right towards the sun and then be catapulted outside of the solar system. Sometimes it would just crash back onto Earth, and you had to find the right variables in order to have it go towards Jupiter and get accelerated by Jupiter. And I think I needed to have it go out of the solar system. So it wasn't really a satellite, it was I don't know it's called in English. Like Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. What are these called in English? A probe. A probe. It was rather a probe. Really funny. I love everything that's linked to space. I've done a lot of my studies. Every single option I took when I was studying was about astrophysics. Except for the vulgarization option. Really cool one, by the way. So now I'm able to talk in layman terms. I have somewhat abilities to make a spectacle of science. If make a show, sorry, of science. So basically, this option we were trained to talk in layman terms about really complicated scientific topics, and at the end of a week, we had to prepare a show, right? A show in which we would, for 15 minutes of time, explain some scientific topics in the most spectacular way we could. And that was actually super fun to do. I really enjoyed my time. Probably one of the best options I've had. Even though astrophysics was super cool, right? You can't really compare the two of them. Having a scientific background actually really helps with this kind of video game, by the way. If you're able to do quick math, it really helps a ton. So I wouldn't be surprised if every good player either has a super good instinct on this game and a lot of knowledge, or they are just good at math. Because optimizing your rolls, calculating the probabilities in real time, perfectly calculating it is basically impossible, but estimating it with good precision, that's really a skill that matters. So we got less and less players in these lobbies, right? I mean, it's the middle of the afternoon in Europe, probably very late in the USA. But I would have thought that Wednesday would be more popular than Monday to play ranked. But the feature is less new, right? The feature is just less new. So the really big players, Obscurox isn't here, right? Crab isn't here, Phelosian isn't here today. Like these guys, I'm used to see them instantly go into the lobby. Kira isn't here. That's unfortunate. So I'm just checking who's online. Some people have been saying me that this was illegal and people will get banned. And I've done this for a while now, and this was never the case. So Phelosian Obscuroi and Crabhammer are all online, and they just don't come into the lobby. Pages of Hopes is also here. So these four really good players are connected to the game, and they just don't come. Why is that? Come play! So it just happens to be when they are in the mood to join, they'll join, right? If they ever are. I've been identified on Discord earlier. What was that? Wrong chat for me. Oh, it was in memes. So that was why. Okay. Okay. Nobody in the vocals on Discord. Usually when Obscuro is playing, he's always in the vocal. So, what could I say about the smoke ball? With new change of flying, the old smoke ball would have destroyed the comp. Yeah, probably. is really the smoke ball a good option for assassins? I don't think so, because assassins play on their auto attacks and they basically jump in their own smoke. So, well, if the smoke only activated on the opponents, the item would be great, but you actually counter yourself way more than you counter the enemy, right? Like, more often than not, by your side you have your own units, behind you you have your own units, and in front of you you have the enemy units. So 5 tiles out of 8 are actually nerfing you instead of the opponent, which is stupid. That's uber stupid. Which is why I don't build the item. Okay, I get a dash. Fine. If I only got the dash. But actually, you know what? No. Even that would be super weak. I don't get what this item is supposedly strong. I don't think it is whatsoever. I don't think it is strong whatsoever. So will we really play a 4-player game? That's not what I play for. People, come and join. I know it's 2 PM, maybe some of you are at work. Come anyway, give me yellow. Come and be AFK. So on Monday, this 2 PM lobby was actually also slow to be filled. Less slow, but still slow. Whereas at 6 PM, actually it was completed mostly instantly. So this may just not be the best time of day to play the ranked. Like you could have the Great Ball lobby at 6 PM Paris time, and probably the Ultra Ball lobby if it came to exist at 5 PM Paris time. It seems that there are a lot of players connected at this hour. That probably could be a great time. Maybe somewhat unfair to Americans. Maybe somewhat. But in practice, it's around these times that people are connected. But also in practice, it's at this time that the server restarts. which is unfortunate. So basically in 4 minutes we're going in a game of 4 players. I don't like this. Please people, come and join. Please just come and join! I don't think they will, right? They've been connected for 10 minutes and just aren't joining. So it doesn't look like they will be joining anytime soon. It's been approximately 10 minutes. Do they even see the lobby? Do they even see it? I don't think they do. So actually, if these lobbies came to give more rewards than any other lobby, right? You could open this kind of lobbies even to low elo players, right? They would be rewarding lobbies at very specific times of day that could create some kind of rendezvous for people in order to... You know that if you come at this hour, you will have a lobby, or even several lobbies, that will be opened, likely be completed really fast, and give you more rewards. The fact that it gives more rewards means that player will be going and looking out for these lobbies. and they will probably help making fast lobbies. In theory. Now, if this lobby gave elo rather than only some boosters, because it's a test phase, I can say that people would likely come to it a lot more. Like some players don't only look for high quality games, they look for elo. And by a matter of fact, some of them may have lost elo playing ranked, right? Because they are put against stronger players, so they are more likely to lose. I happen to win a lot of elo in the 2 ranked games that I played, because I happened to win twice. But hey, everyone can't be the best player in the game like I am, right? I haven't seen Crab in any of these lobbies, by the way. Am I still connected to the internet? I may have crashed, right? Okay, no, I haven't. Really needed to check because it didn't tell me game is starting in 1 minute. Okay, so that's a 5-player game, that sucks. There were a lot of great players actually connected to the game and they just didn't join. Which they may have their own reason for doing so. But 5-player games are really unbalanced. It's not the same game you play when you're less players. But anyway, we'll be playing it nonetheless. And we'll be trying to win, of course. But that's unexciting. Unfortunately. At least every single player is good, right? So we'll see how many elo we can get out of such a game. And we'll try our ass off. Okay, so we've got these 2 fellows, and these 2, I'm sure, can win the Raticate round. I must lock the Pichu, because I don't think Pichu beats the Raticate. So I have to have him stocked into my shop. I'd rather lock it and not spend any gold. I could have a Marip evolve, but that is not the option I will take. It's too early and costs me too much money. Way too much money. And I don't think a Marip is even that strong, so it doesn't justify sacrificing Econ. Remember that I don't care losing in the early game. So losing Econ for an evolved unit, if it's not a unit that I specifically look for in a strong comp, then I will not bother. If this had been Zubat, sure, I would have evolved it. But it's not. So out of all these items, I'll take the Fossil Stone because I have EV. I have EV, so I play the Fossil. 2 babies already. Missing the Igglytuff. The Jigglypuff, I think it. No, it's Igglytuff, right? These 3 always confuse me. These 3 always confuse me. Wigglytuff is the big one, Jigglypuff is the second, so it's Igglytuff. It's Igglytuff. I can't seem to remember easily. If I could get the seed, I would be the happier player. And I can. Oh, and it's the Igglybuff. Oh, it's Igglytuff. It's Igglybuff, not Igglytuff. You know, how am I supposed to remember all this, right? Like, these names are awkward anyway. So we're having the range baby in front. And spread out. And of course the melee baby in the far back. And this way we both play the same comp, but hopefully I should be able to lose. That's a close one, but I lose because of my stupid positioning. Actually, I would probably have lost anyway because he stuffed its unit. Sorry, exponential. That was not the smartest way to play your babies. And some mana. So, you won't be surprised. You know where this is going. I shouldn't have to tell you where this is going, right? Like, we've got the fairy stone. we've got the mana, we've got the seed. We've got everything we need for a very specific composition, right? Nobody should be surprised. Maybe Chaincho was just keeping itself for the ranked game. So we're playing a ghost. Losing to a ghost is actually fortunate. So I'm not making anyone win. So I'm not saving anyone's HP by inting. I wouldn't want to be saving anyone's HP, right? I probably... Who's the weaker unit here? It's you, right? Like, you Aaron really suck ass, don't you? And so now I'm against Wolfat, and I know I lose to him. Which is exactly what we wish for! Losing. Sweet, sweet losses. Can I get an egg, please? That's 40% chance. I would like to be lucky. I'm not lucky. Well, you can't expect luck. You can only try and get lucky, but you can't expect to be lucky, if that makes sense. So, that's nothing out of my expectations right there. We already know that we will be making this fairy stone. We do not know yet if we are making the Stardust, because we do not have Chaincho yet. Baby 5! Sorry, I don't think you'll be losing. Get ducked. I'm better at being bad than you are. Sebastian Quispe Arias. What will you do now? I'm the worst player here. Okay. Another mana, yes. Don't mind if I do. I'm taking it, sure. So we are not really lucky at getting our eggs right. You could even say that we are pretty unlucky. Like, we could have expected to get one egg by now. We may even get not a single egg, right? We may as well get no eggs at all. So people are playing stupid water aquatic. We're getting countered, but if we get Chaincho, it doesn't matter whatsoever. I'll need to roll and get stronger units now, though. So, you, I need you, and I need you. And... okay, so those units are actually really good. You come here, you come here, you come in the back here, you come likely in the front here, Like something like this. This should be a fine positioning. And I can get this unit. And I should probably lock my shop, right? I should probably keep the Wismer. And what unit did we get? Okay, this one is good. It's a good front line. So, time show. It's time show time. Oh, this is a 2 aquatic portal. I love to deny it. You know, you are not the aquatic player actually. So there are 2 of them. And we get the fucking chatot. I've been really unlucky, haven't I? It almost looks... I'll say it almost looks like Chime Show has been deleted. Should I play the babies to have an easier time finding it? Maybe I should just play the babies, right? This is better. This should be better. So I'm getting rid of you. Now I will really like to get one more Zubat before I go to level 6. This level is the best level to get the Crobat. So I will not go to the next level before I get the Crobat. I will just not. And stupid dodges, but still we win. Oh, Loud Red so early? Okay. So I will be building this thing, and actually, you know what? We of course take the level, and I think the item goes on Loud Red, right? Loud Red eats the whole board, does it not? But Chatot has the better ability, right? Chatot has the better ability. So we were not able to unlock the Crobat. Maybe that's just a game where we don't play Crobat at all. Like I can sell those, it don't matter. However, what matters is the X-ray specs. There are several water comps. I'm gonna counter them. I don't wanna be surprised. I just don't wanna be surprised. So I don't think it's for is it for Chatot? X-ray Chatot has been underwhelming. I should probably invest a lot more AP on Chatot, and instead AD stuff on Clowncher, despite it having a super strong ability. I think it's probably a better holder of AD stuff, right? So Exponential is still trying to get eggs, retrying to overscale. How many does he have? Not a single one? Really? Is he getting his first egg? Is that for real? Oh no, okay. So he has the bunny, okay. That's underwhelming though. I wouldn't be happy if I were him. So just so I know, of course you can clone. You can't. Yes, of course you can't. You can clone those. Would have been broken. Would have been so stupid broken that I didn't ever even try once. I knew this isn't supposed to be a thing. So this is our specific counter, right? The fact that water is in the meta, it's because it counters everything that's strong. so people are expected to be playing it. People are expecting to be playing what's strong, right? It only makes sense. I'm not evolving you, by the way. I don't care about you. Jigglypuff. Igglybuff. Or whatever. Okay, so some spell crit maybe. Oh yes, we do. This is spell crit and crit chance unchatted. This is spell crit and crit chance unchatted. Okay, those are neat. I don't care about you. I would like to roll for a bit. Until I get my Clowitzer. I think I really need my Clowitzer. So Sebastian cannot manage your comp. Which is to be expected, to be honest. At this time, at least. So we need to counter Aquatic. I really need to, yeah, it's a Clownshare right now. And I'm evolving it. And now I can give it the X-Ray. And this is how I counter the Aquatic. I will be building an 80 stuff on Clowitzer. And I will probably get rid of Jigglypuff once Pignite is completely evolved. Not before, but right after. So these two Pokemon are the best damage dealers in my team, which is to be expected. So the reason why Chatot has more AD damage is because he probably crit. He probably critted. I will need... What will I need actually? More mana. I need more mana. Do I still roll at 7? I think I do. Can do 5 more rolls, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's some miscalculations on my part. Didn't expect to hit these two things. Actually, you know what? I'll buy them and just evolve them on. I'll buy them and just evolve them on. So now I should be better at beating this comp. At least I should be. Because Clowitzer actually hits like a truck. There we are. And I would have expected it to be better against water with X-rays, but it's not, which is really surprising. I would have expected it to do a lot better. So that's 1, 2, 3 rolls. I can't afford more. But we've got the 7th Flabébé. We got the 7th Flabébé, which is ultimately what we look for. If I can get a nice next round, if I can get a nice item to make a Delta Orb, that will be the perfect stuff. And we're closely winning the water rounds right now. Loudred, sure, I'll take you. Flabébé, sure, I'll take you. So if we evolve Flabébé, we probably level up before looking for Loud Red. That is if we evolve Flabébé. Which may as well not happen, right? So evolving now would be taking a risk that I am not willing to take. I really want to get the Flabébé. Almost missed the Whismer. I have to pay a lot more attention to what's happening on my screen actually. I'll take this portal. Can't really deny aquatic, there are too many aquatic portals. And yeah. So now we level up, right? Now we level up. So actually we just level up. You know what? I just level up. Boom. And this scope lens is probably for Clowitzer, right? Could have been for Florges, but giving crits to this unit that is AD is actually probably better. And now I'm searching for a Claw. Like, this would have improved the mana generation of the whole team had I given it to Florges. But it actually helps my AD carry if I give it to Clowitzer. And I really want my AD carry to be strong. It's what matters against all those water comps. That's the reasoning behind this choice. It's because we are facing so much water comps. So we'll be waiting a bit longer before we roll, but the game isn't going to last all this long. So maybe next turn we are looking for Loud Red. Right, maybe next turn. When we got probably the last item of the game. Okay. So we've been playing to counter specific comps, and so now other comps beat us? Is that how it is? That's likely how it is. Hopefully other people can beat this guy, right? I have to spread out my composition again. I probably just have to spread out my composition again, don't I? I'll take this, despite it not being the ideal item. So I'm spreading. Spreading shouldn't matter. I do not have AoE items. I probably want to have Clowitzer like there, and my AoE units more to the side. So this won't evolve. We're only looking for Loud Red now. Loud Red, we have a good shot at evolving it. But the others, not really. I'm just rolling, by the way. And that's it. So this is probably the final stage of this comp. I don't think I'll be able to build anything more, really. I'll give it to you. Hopefully that works. Maybe that doesn't. You could be in a corner way easier, right? Like maybe this is better and you on the far side. So we're doing it against these water comps. But it doesn't look like Sebastian is going to lose to anyone. This comp looks really, really super strong. Dragonfire, okay. Fine-ish. I'd like to win though. Can I? Can I please win? Would make me really happy, you know. Maybe like this and this and this. I don't know if he's checking or positioning, to be honest. Nothing much I can do if he does. So, Fire Gem is neat. Fire Gem is neat. And Clowitzer. I could do both of those, but this one has more range, so it's less likely to just come over there compared to Chatot, right? I have to keep them at semi-long range, and this one has far range. So this is a good positioning. If we don't beat this guy with this positioning, we just don't beat this guy, right? Okay, we just don't beat this guy. We just don't beat this guy. He's got too many evolves. Or maybe I should just... Could I just like do something really inventive? Like this? I'm getting my front line over there. And then I'm packing around here to focus. Can I get the level? I don't think I can even get the level. No, I can't. So there's nothing much more I can do. I'll be doing some very selective packings, and hopefully it will help, but I don't think it will. Well, sound without Chamsho is just healthy strong. Oh, we still get a shot? But what can we do really? Right, what can we do really? Am I actually stupid? Shouldn't have rolled. So what can I activate? Fire 2. That shouldn't matter, right? Okay, you can be focused. Is this the play? Reaper Cloth. Unlike you. And we hope to be lucky. Shouldn't be packing all this much, but maybe I can at least do this and this. Let's see. Let's just see, but the front line has too much damage, right? Like, we're getting destroyed. We're getting destroyed. Like, there's one unit that just blasts us. Yeah, that's Reshiram, that is just blasting us. Without even AP. Too much stats, these two units. So, very well played. Would probably have been different with Chime Show again, but it's been like 6 games in a row that I have the Charged, which begins to be somewhat unfortunate. Right? You could say that it begins to be somewhat unfortunate. Hey. That's just how things go. We're losing this time. This wasn't even a full lobby. This guy may have had a tougher time getting its win condition. If this was not a 5-player lobby, why we wouldn't. Yep, that's how it is. Okay, GG. So I'm beginning to wonder, is even... Like, wait. If I go to the sound synergy, am I making a mistake? No. No, the ducking jingling is really a sound unit. Like, jingling is a sound unit, actually, so I should be getting jinglings sometimes. I don't know why I'm only allowed to play the ducking shutout. Like, this is beginning to be really weird. Like, the game seems to be going out of its way to betray my expectations. But again, since the comp is broken, it's probably better this way. Still, that's surprising. I should sometimes be getting time show. I don't know if the probabilities are rigged somewhat in the code by the fact that Chinglings has 3 synergies while Chancho only has 2. Is this possible? Would this be a thing? It may actually be bugged, right? 50-50, 6 times in a row. Begins to be really low odds. So this is the last game of this stream, by the way. Some tutoring to do after that. Function limits, continuity, high school level. Wait for preloading. 30 sec. And this is the reason why I would really like Float to not be the target of the nerfs, because currently the chatted comp is healthy strong, while the Chancho strong is really uber broken. So Chancho should really be the target of the nerfs. It should really be nerfed soon, because it's really an Exodia. So you don't know about the Ratatas. They may be Smurfs, they may be not. I've seen some Ratatas play really good. But again, I have a teamfight tactics background, and even when I first played, I was able to beat most of the players, right? Like my first game was a top 3 when I was a Ratata, and then I think the next 10 games were top 1s. It was just when Fieldwrong makes its video about the game, so there were a lot of new players, and I was like the uber broken Ratata that didn't care about the icon, and I just played 10 top 10s in a row Ratata while being a complete beginner just because of my TFT background. So you should not underestimate Ratatas, is my point. They're probably better than someone like Rubber Tag, who has actually lost games. Or at least they could be better. They could also be low elo players that just want to reset their account. I could see why. By the way, I myself have a Smurf, but I pretty much never play on it. I don't like manipulating the odds and elo gains by playing on an account that has less elo available than it should have. People would gain less elo by beating me, which is, I think, unfair. And I really don't like unfairness, actually. So when I can avoid being unfair, I just will. That's how I am. Yeah, burn Magikarp! We've got babies. I think we're doing this. And we are keeping these in the shop, right? This should be a winning comp. Just in case I'll do that. Yeah, things are going exactly as expected. And now I explode, and I win. Alright. So it's a charcoal, right? Here is a charcoal, we sell you. Both of you go away. I'm putting those and you. This should do the trick. So that's probably a razor claw, these two items. They're probably a razor claw. Okay, some more armor. The mana is going away of us, so I may as well be taking the seed. This was pretty laggy, was it? Eevee? I'll be sure to take Eevee. And I'll sacrifice 1 gold of interest in order to get 1 gold of fishing, and maybe if I'm super lucky, 2 golds of fishing. So I'm actually improving my odds. Could have also kept Eevee in the shop if I had been smart. I just didn't think well enough this time. I've been stupid. I have been stupid! Sometimes it happens. Sometimes even good players may be stupid. I can kill 2 units. This is the perfect round for me. I'm able to lose, but still kill 2 units. This is perfect. And yay! The fossil. The fossil is what we played for, right? And now I can do this. Sell you. Put the Magikarp. In order to make sure I lose, I'll put the Magikarp. Right, if we win with this Magikarp, I don't know. And I'm already making the Moonstone, right? Well, 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 we weren't proposed a lot of mana, were we? That's really unfortunate. But we've got a 20% chance egg, which can't be said to be unfortunate. And a pretty good one at that. However, we need more of a front line than a carry when we play sound. But, you know, have Decidueye gain AD is definitely nothing bad. Come on, Magikarp! Show people how bad you are! Have us lose! Well done! Nicely played! Another egg? Can we get a second egg? Can we get the karma back for all these Chatots? Like, the fact that Chatot loses games actually doesn't matter because at least we get top 4s. So we do not lose elo. We just gain elo a lot slower. which is okay. Oh, so Bellsprout is available. Bellsprout is available. Had I not rushed the Fairy Stone, this would have been a really great grass game. I should have checked that Bellsprout was available. I've loved to play a grass game where Bellsprout is available. Next time I'll be sure to pay attention. I'm just too much in a sound mood right now. And grass is actually really good at playing against water too. Or at least it's not bad at playing against water. While sound really is bad against water. You get countered. This sucks, doesn't it? This actually sucks a lot. We are not getting mana. The game isn't being nice to us. The game's playing dirty. That's a Whismer. I would have expected to get Zubats instead of this Whismer, but you know, whatever. If I get the Whismer, I may as well play the Whismer. Would love to get another egg. Please give me an egg. So yeah, we only have one egg. That's a 1 egg game. Okay, so I just buy XP. Put you and you and you and you. Alright, and you more around there. Like this probably. Should still be able to beat Gyarados. Yes. Summarize. We're not getting mana anytime soon, are we? Mana isn't for us. We are punished. Oh, that's a 2 sound portal. This one I really need it. Because there, I'm sure I can get the Shime Show. There's no way I don't. No way in hell I don't. Unfortunately, Chime Show isn't even good right now, because it isn't evolved. And, oh, this is actually neat. So I'll say you. I still need some Zubats. Can I get them? The Zubats? Please, game. This is getting ridiculous. Will I really have to double Ditto the fucking Zubat? Like, if I want the Zubat, do I really need to double Ditto the Zubat? Is this game gonna be this stupid? Because the odds are kinda against me, right? Please! Mana! I haven't had one! Now, game! You give me some Mystic Water. Because you can! Please, game. Give me some water. I'm thirsty. No! No water! How stupid is that? How stupid is that, actually? Like, how much against us have the odds been? Never mind. I'm rolling. Where are the Zubats? Okay, Flabébé. This is the best level to get Zubat. There's no better level. So why don't I get them? Okay, so I should be close to last. So now I can get the Mystic Water, right? Like, nobody will deny me this Mystic Water. Yes! People, we can play. Ain't that fantastic? We can actually start playing the game. So, I will roll until I get a fucking Zubat, and I get the Zubat. Yes, I do. So, you come here. Can you get stuff? You can. I'm evil. Actually, you know what? This is the play, right? This is probably the play. So now it's time for time. We have not a single mana item on flute. Let's see how stupid we are nonetheless. We haven't stuffed our units, by the way. Okay, this is the Loudred. I will play the Loudred. I don't know if I want to stuff this fellow with AP crits or if I want to stuff Loudred with AP crits. I think Dartrix is probably a better holder, right? Probably. I want you to be able to survive and give us more stats. Could have given this item to Akamo too. So in these slow rounds against grass compositions, we can't lose, right? Like, there's no way we lose. There's no way we lose anyway! We've got Chamsho. Chamsho's broken. Chamsho's absurdly broken. We may as well not lose a single round until the game ends. So, just so you know, I've invested a ton of rolls to get this gold bat, and look what I'm doing with it. Boom! Sold! That was actually so stupid of me. But I just really wanted, for the sake of science, to see how many goals I would have to roll for a single stupid Zubat. I'm playing for entertainment. That was clearly, very clearly stupid of me. And yeah, the game is apologizing to me. It's giving me my items now. I pardon you, game. May you be pardoned. May you be excused. Freed from your sins. Yeah, that comp looks fair, right? If that comp isn't fair, then I don't know. How stupid it is, by the way. Isn't it painfully obvious? Well, this comp was weak on level 5. So, just wait until we play Lord Karkaroff, right? Sure, he plays grass, so we're crushing him. But maybe we need to wait for 4 more weeks before we accept that Chimeshow is broken. Actually, right? Maybe we need to wait 4 more weeks. The unit seems not statistically strong enough. I'm being sarcastic right now. That's probably rude. Okay, so it's Magnificent Foal. It's not the good grass comp, it's the other. May we lose? No, we may not. No, we may not. It's closer than what I would have expected, though. There's nothing good in this comp. So, that's surprising that it's so difficult. What do I want? Let me think. Let me think. I want AD. I want this charcoal. This charcoal. And I want a dragon, right? My next unit is definitely a third dragon. Could even look for a dragon legendary, to be honest with you. Some of them are really neat. Like if I can get, who is it called? Giratina. Giratina in this comp. Giving Ghost to Decidui. That's probably strong, right? So finally we play Lord Karkaroff. Finally we'll see. What a surprise! We beat him. Strange how things happen to be. What a surprise! What a surprise! That's unexpected. Or maybe it's not. Maybe, just maybe it's not. Well. Sound is something else, isn't it? So that's this water aquatic comp that's in the game. So let's see if water aquatic can actually counter sound with Yoko. Let's see, because every time we faced aquatic comps, we were actually playing Chatot. So we've been bursted by Kirlia. Really a frightening unit. Like Kirlia's Centrics have been the closest comps to be able to beat us with Yoko as of yet. Like I've had some cold sweats against Kirlias, even with Yoko. So the best thing I could get is probably a mana scarf for Float. Right. If I get a mana scarf on Float, I'm the happiest guy on Earth. But I could also get a red orb. Or a flame orb. Yeah, red orb. Red orb is fine. Red orb is fine. What do I really want? There's no dragon portal, is there? So I will just take this. Could have denied the aquatic too. So it looks like this player disconnected earlier. Unlucky him. Or them, or whatever. And so you're getting crits, are you not? Going to level 9. I'm going level 9, yeah. I don't know what's entering the comp. Maybe a normal unit, a dragon unit. There's no normal dragon, right? I don't think so. So what's happening now? I haven't seen this comp even once, so Tiflosian is really broken. So let's see if it can be more broken than Yoko. It looks like with several babies and this positioning it can. So I expected Tiflosian to be super strong and it looks like it's not disappointing. It's not disappointing whatsoever. So I'll have to position a bit more smartly, right? You have to be somewhat smarter with my positioning. Something like this could do the trick. So what destroyed me last turn? I couldn't know, right? I'm not allowed to know. So that was field elect for you. Utterly crushed. So who is it who bet me? It was Sebastian Crispus, right? Who is this guy, by the way? Sorry, Sebastian, you're not denying me. And can I please face the aquatic comp? I want to see how it does. I want to see if I've been wrong all this time, or if I haven't. I would love to know if I've been wrong and have to apologize, or if I have not been wrong. It would really be lovely. Like this. And maybe even like this. So the aquatic comp. Supposedly it's so counter. Doesn't seem to work though. And it doesn't even seem to be close. So Sebastian Crispus looks to like the strongest player there, right? With his Isui and Tiflosian. Tiflosian is really super strong. I don't think it's a good idea to put 4-star level units every single time it goes a walk. It's getting out of control. It looks like there's nothing much to do about them. This is really close round though. So it's Iyoko tier of broken. It's literally Iyoko tier of broken. Was it even Tiflosian? No, it was Gallopa actually. But Tiflosian dealt its greatest deal of damage too. Right? So fire seems to be really good. And his positioning is actually quite smart too. I haven't seen anyone position like this. Who's this guy? Is it a Smurf? Right now I wouldn't be surprised if you told me it's a Smurf. The guy looks really good. Oh, it wasn't the best time to level up, was it? Okay. What can we do with this? What can we do with this? It's probably a power lens, right? Or a Reaper cloth. I think power lens is probably the best bet. Unlike you. Yeah, this is probably my best bet. should have you be closer to the center. So remember that aquatic comes counter me, right? They are my theoretical on-paper counter. They're just not working. Which is probably bad news, right? Man, do I have a use for my electric? Don't think I do. I could have a use for Riolu though. Somehow, maybe. I still have this Ditto. So those I don't need them. And I think I'd rather play Meditite. Carnivine is looking okay. It's definitely looking okay. I need the... Yes, I need the helmet. I need the Rocky helmet. It could really make a big difference. Unlike you, right? Yeah, why the hell not? Actually, the trick would be to play fairies. But I can't get my hands on Altaria. I'm not allowed to, right? I'm not allowed to. It will probably be really fucking insane in my composition, but I can't get my hands on it. So this is unfortunate. This is really very unfortunate. Come on now. I have a lot of them. Look, what the hell is happening? Is it happening? Is it Mega Charmina time? Oh, it was! I'm so bad. I just wasted the opportunity. That's terrible. That is terrible. That was a Mega Charmina there. Too bad. I'm just too stupid bad. So Moonstone. Moonstone on you. You go there. And you go there. Like this. And please, can I have my mistake forgiven? No, I can't, right? I just need to do this. It's the best thing I can do now. So I've packed my composition, and it seems to do the trick. It seems to do the trick, and it isn't even close anymore. I still could theoretically... It's not happening, right? Oh, here it is. Can I sell anything? I can sell you, right? Boom, boom. Boom. And like... Oh, I didn't put the item on. Let's hope it doesn't change the game completely. But now that we have 4 fairies, like, he crits, right? This guy crits, so now that we have 4 fairies, we just win. Yeah. GG. So Hisuian Chiflozone is terrifying, actually. Like, what's the damage here? Yeah, it's literally broken, right? It's one cast right there. If you pack, you get destroyed. If you split, you get destroyed by the dark. So actually, pretty cool in a way. but also really, really tough to deal with. Outside of fairies, of course. So, literally, on paper, 2 units are really over the top, right? Chime Show, completely absurdly over the top, and Isui and Tiflosian. These 2 units really, I think, needs to be tweaked down. And I would hope that they are tweaked down fast. At least, you know what? At least one is able to play against the other. Right? So they're technically tier 0.5 because they're not alone up there, but I don't think any other comp can manage them, right? And this is a very specific case of a game where you can play 7 fields because you've gotten the right baby. So Yoko is Chime Show, sorry, is way easier to play, right? Like this is a 1 in a 20 out of 20 games. When you get the good egg, even in 2 exemplaries. And of course the best mythic. And it's a lot tougher to roll for this fellow than to just get Chime Show. So yeah, nothing seemed to be able to counter us, right? Like we were sometimes close to losing to the grass comp here, but let's be honest, this is probably one of the strongest versions of grass you could hope for, right? So it would have been logic to lose to a comp that is that strong. The fact that we beat this, it doesn't feel right. Let's be honest, it doesn't feel right. To me, at least. Like, this comp can't really be a lot better. You could probably replace this unit right here with Bulbasaur. But outside of this is a super strong grass comp, right? So, well, I don't know. I don't know, people. And this is supposedly a counter, right? It has the win condition here. Maybe not the best legendary. Like, this item on Palkia doesn't do anything. So that's definitely a mistake. And this item on Lombre doesn't do anything either. So why are those? Why are those for? I think he doesn't know himself, right? Should have given it to other units. You have no good order of these items. These should just have been other items, right? And then Elec Field. I'm glad that Elec Field isn't super strong. Maybe it's even too weak in this state, but that's just because there's no Raikou, right? Just if there was a Raikou, and there's one too many Thunderstone, too. So Psychic Fairy, not as strong anymore. Almost better. Like Kirlia is really a really strong carry. If you can afford a Kirlia in your composition with this kind of AP stuff, can really deal a great deal of damage. And this is just super weak. Expected from a Rattata. Okay. So I've got some work to do. Right. I must cut the stream right now. It hasn't been exactly 2 hours. But, you know, maybe I'll come back later, I don't know. Have a great day, people. And I hope you'll be there next time too. Or watch this in replay. Do not hesitate to comment on the replay. Like, if you've been there, just let me know. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.